Hello, everyone, and welcome to a mini sky tonight. I know many of you are having to bunker down due to COVID-19, and we wanted to be able to still bring the night sky to you, even though you're stuck at home. So this is an opportunity to let you see what's up in the nighttime sky and for you to be able to step out while you're trying to stay safe at home. So what I've got on display right here is called Stellarium. It is a free planetarium program that you can download onto your cell phone and your laptop and your computers, and you can interact with it like such. Just simply click and drag, and you can be able to do different types of displays of everything on this particular program. So what I'm going to give you today is just a mini version of the sky tonight. So yeah, you can basically get a rough idea of what to look for while you're stepping outside with you and your family to look up at the nighttime sky. So right now I have the sky set to what it looks like roughly about this time of day, and it's set for San Antonio. So if you're watching from another location, the great thing is if you go over here to the left, you can set your date and time and location and everything for your particular area. So if you're joining us from a different city, you're welcome to change it to whatever suits you best. But obviously, as you can see, we can't see any stars right now, so why don't we set the sun? So let's go forward in time. And now we can see some of the beautiful stars. I have the sky set to what it will roughly look like around about 8 o'clock tonight. So here we are kind of looking towards the southeast. In fact, allow me to bring up the cardinal points. That's one of the cool things you can do. So here we are looking towards the southwest, and we can see these beautiful stars up here, but particularly this bright one right here. That's actually not a star. That is actually the planet Venus. So you can see the beautiful planet Venus in the western sky roughly at about 8 o'clock tonight. So if you have a pair of binoculars or small telescope, take a look at this planet and you can see how beautiful it really looks in a telescope. It's often referred to as the morning or evening star because you can either see it in the early morning or in the early evening, respectively. So what constellations can we see tonight? Well, over here towards the south, you see this mighty guy right here, who's often known for the 3 stars in a row that form his belt. That is the constellation Orion. I decided to bring the constellation lines up so that they're easier to see. So this is the mighty guy Orion with 3 stars in a row that form his belt. The 2 brightest stars in the constellation are here and here. This star right here is called Betelgeuse. Not Beetlejuice, Betelgeuse. I know it's easy to confuse. This star right here is called Rigel. If you take a look at these 2 stars closely, you kind of notice that they have different colors. For stars, star color is an indicator for temperature. The more red in color you are, the cooler in temperature you are compared to the sun. The more blue in color you are, the hotter in temperature you are compared to the sun. If you take Orion's belt and go up and to the right, you'll see this kind of V-shaped group of stars right here. That is the constellation Taurus, the bull. And of course, hidden right behind it is this beautiful cluster of stars right here, which is often referred to as the Pleiades, the 7 sisters, the 7 Indian maidens, the 7 little eyes of Manarihi, or Subaru. Yeah, that's right. Subaru is Japanese for the Pleiades. In fact, many things in the market today are named after celestial objects. I mean, obviously you have Ford Tauruses, Orion Navigators, Milky Way bars, Mars bars, Saturn cars, Mercury sables, just to name a few. In fact, for you Harry Potter fans out there, several characters from the series are named after celestial objects. For example, if you take Orion's belt and go down and to the left, you run into the bright star Sirius, which Sirius Black gets his namesake from. It is the brightest star in the nighttime sky, and it's often referred to as the dog star because it's in the constellation of Canis Major, the big dog. And I honestly think J.K. Rowling took a little inspiration even for the constellation for her character Sirius Black. So what else can we see? Well, hidden within the constellation Orion is a really unique object right underneath his belt. If you have a pair of binoculars or a small telescope, if you zoom in on this area, you can see what is known as the Orion Nebula. It's a stellar nursery. In fact, the great thing about this program is you can zoom in too. So let's take a look at it. Beautiful, isn't it? This is called the Orion Nebula. And as I mentioned, it's a stellar nursery. So you can see baby stars are being born in this area. In fact, this little cluster of stars are baby stars, known as the trapezium inside the Orion Nebula. In fact, just for kicks and grins, let's zoom in on the Pleiades. Wow, another beautiful picture. This beautiful wispy cloud that you see around there, it's really tough to see with your naked eye, but with the unblinking eye of a camera, it can definitely be seen. This is the last of the nebula that formed these stars. And of course, if you look over here towards the eastern sky, you'll see this kind of constellation that looks like a backwards question mark. This is the constellation Leo, the lion. I honestly call it the mouse because it kind of looks like to me like this is the head of the mouse and here's the tail and everything. So call it what you will. That's the great thing about asterisms. Asterisms are nicknames for groups of stars. So these are just a few things you can see in the early evening sky tonight. If you'd like to have more of these kind of sessions, or if you'd like to be able to use the program yourself, I highly recommend downloading Stellarium. It is a great, useful tool. In fact, I am grateful that we were able to use this program for our mini Sky Tonights. And if you'd like to learn more about the Sky Tonight and everything, hopefully when this whole mess of COVID-19 blows over, we will open up our doors at the Scobie Education Center again and allow folks to be able to come check out our Sky Tonights. So if you'd like to learn more, like to learn a topic about the night sky, just leave a comment down below and we would love to be able to cover any topic you guys are interested in. Or if there's a topic that other people have suggested, just simply leave a like and then our staff will be able to decide what would be the best topic to cover over. Also, if you have a burning question about astronomy or anything, leave a comment down below and we'd be happy to answer those questions. Until next time, hang tight, stay safe, and never stop learning.